this is the largest operation. The Ukrainians are not officially confirming many of the details, but as you said, Vladimir Putin has acknowledged that there is in fact a state of emergency declared in the Kursk region. We're also seeing, beyond the Russian acknowledgments of this apparent ground operation with tanks and armored vehicles, some concerns about a gas pipeline that runs through the area, and European gas prices are spiking on fears of a disruption.
We heard from John Kirby about this. Really interesting reaction. As he said, we kind of need to talk to our friends in Ukraine to find out what really happened, but was careful with the language that he used, knowing that we have a policy that limits the use of U.S.-made weapons against Russia. He said there had been no change in those limits that he said are restricted, quote, to target imminent threats just across the border, unquote. You could describe a lot of things that way, couldn't you?
One could. I mean, we've certainly seen similar verbiage from the State Department, from spokesperson Matt Miller. The U.S. is adamant that the policy hasn't changed and that the Ukrainians do not appear to be in violation of the policy. But they have, for some time, encouraged the U.S. to sort of take the shackles off and allow them to strike targets deeper into Russia using U.S.-provided weapons.
You wonder if we start seeing more of this now?
It remains to be seen. We'll see, whether this operation is a success, whether they can hold the territory if they gain it.
You can qualify a lot of things as an imminent threat, of course, and that helped to justify our providing F-16s to Ukraine. I guess technically they were from the Netherlands, but they'll be carrying U.S.-made weapons. And I bring it up because we actually saw an image of President Zelensky issued actual footage of these jets flying over Ukraine. So we know they have them. We know they're in the air. At what point are they operational?
Well, that remains to be seen, and the U.S. and European partners are providing training, but it'll be up to the Ukrainians to decide how and when to employ them. I think a lot of officials, both in Ukraine and elsewhere, have sort of sought to temper expectations about the impact, given the limited numbers of aircraft and pilots.